Guys, I want to start off by saying I called this. I knew they were gonna do this. I knew they were gonna do this before the game even came out. I knew they were gonna bring out the 4 maps that were in originally COD 4 DLC. I did not know they were gonna make you pay for it though. That was something I'll get into later in the video. But as you can see, this video is going to be about the new maps coming to Modern Warfare Remastered. I thought I'd do a little news update on Modern Warfare, you know, something new. I don't usually do news stuff very much, but as you can see, the maps here, Chinatown, Creek, Kill House, and Broadcast are going to be brought back. I'm going to talk about all the maps. I'm going to talk about the whole situation with the money involved in this map pack and all that, so let's just get into this, guys. So like I said, I was calling this from the very beginning, and when they started adding weapons and shit in Modern Warfare Remastered, when they started adding weapons that weren't originally into the game, and, you know, you guys, the fan base, everyone was having a fit about the whole adding new weapons, changing the game from what it originally was, I then for sure 100% knew these were going to come back at some point in time. I knew they were going to bring these back, and, you know, it's pretty awesome because of course the game's getting a little stale. I mean, it's a 10-year-old game, guys. It's gonna be stale anyway, even with these maps. It's gonna bring it back for another few weeks to a month, maybe a couple months even. The game's 10 years old, realistically. We've played this before. Anyways, I'm still having a great time with it. It's just, you know, I prestiged like 3 times in the first like month of the game, and I think I'm only 5th prestige. 6. I'm getting close. I'm closing up on 6 prestige, but I mean, the game's just, you know, getting old, so these maps are definitely gonna help. I mean, personally, I've never played these maps. I've seen gameplay on all of them, but I've never actually played them. So this is probably for me gonna actually make the game a little bit more alive for me again for at least a few months, I think. I mean, I've never played them. I know they were free on PC. Originally, they were $15, I believe. Actually, they might have been less on Modern Warfare, the original. I know on Modern Warfare 2, each map pack variety and something map pack, I don't know what they were called, but they were $15 each. So, I don't know if I really... For me, the $15 is worth it. I've never played them before. You could get them free on PC, but I can see why everyone's upset about this, because I mean, these maps have been out for 10 years and, you know, you could get them free on PC like I just said. But I think with the remastered, with what they've done with supply drops and how you can unlock the guns, you know, through salvage points, no one's really buying supply drops because it's not worth it. You're not getting them in supply drops, you're only getting them in salvage. Like, I think, you know, spending $15 on a map pack for how fucking money hoard Activision and, you know, the rest of the Call of Duty titles have been the last couple of years, I don't have a problem paying $15. There could be more. It's obvious they're going to add more weapons. I have no doubt they're going to add more weapons and more shit to the game, but I think they could possibly make new maps for this game. I think they could possibly make new maps for this game because if you look and see, it's March 20, I believe the map pack first releases on PS4 March 21st, and if you look and see, the map pack for Infinite Warfare just came out like, comes out like a month before this, so it makes sense. It's kind of on the same cycle. I mean, you're talking, you know, the first map pack being released for Infinite Warfare just a year or just a month before this one, so I think that there could potentially be a second or even a third map pack for this game, because if they're adding it this early, I think and especially when they're adding shit to the game and they're kind of changing it up, I think there possibly could be another map pack. It's very much possible that they could add more DLC maps to this game, which honestly might not be such a bad thing. I don't know. It depends. I really wish there were more map packs for this game originally, but I want to know what you guys think, what your ideas are on this map pack being $15 and being more maps added to the game, because I think there could be another map pack even after this one, which would be really insane. That'd be crazy if they're going to add more maps. But as you guys can see, the 4 maps are called Kill House, Broadcast, Creek, and Chinatown. So, Kill House, I know a little bit about these maps by not even personally playing it. Kill House is just it's just madness. It's sort of like Wet Work in a way. You're trying to push, like, it's shape of Wet Work, but obviously there's different things you got to get around and shit, but it's just, you're in this like warehouse, there's this huge tower in the middle and you're just trying to push each other back. It's like you meet up in the middle, there's this huge gun war, you kind of start pushing the enemy team back, whoever wins. And it's crazy. I know if you go up into the tower, you're gonna get fucking shot down in a matter of seconds. If you even manage to get up there. Broadcast, as you remember, if you guys played the Modern Warfare campaign, Broadcast is actually a mission for Modern Warfare. When you think, what's his name, that bad guy, I forget his name, is actually there, and you're trying to capture him, but you know, you're all disappointed because he's not. He ends up being not there. It's just a TV studio. I only know what the inside part of the map looks like, but there's also an outside part, which I know what it looks like in the campaign. I don't know if it's going to be the same, because sometimes when maps in Modern Warfare or in multiplayer are inspired from campaign missions, they end up changing the maps up. They don't look exactly the same. So it's very possible it could be a different one than my perspective, because I don't honestly remember too much gameplay on that map. And Creek, I don't have much to say about this map because I have never seen gameplay on this map either. I haven't even seen gameplay on some of these maps. Creek is definitely one I haven't seen gameplay on, but it looks awesome because most of the Modern Warfare campaign takes place in Russia, which one thing I loved about the campaign so much in Modern Warfare was that the feel and the atmosphere and just the location of the campaign. It was really foresty, wilderness, it was I don't know, the feeling of it was just great. I can't wait to see what Creek's about, because it definitely looks like part of the foresty kind of feels of the campaign, so that's gonna be great. Chinatown looks fucking awesome. I've heard it's fucking awesome. I've seen a game plan it a long time ago. I remember it was fucking awesome. I think this map's gonna be fucking awesome. Remastered or not, this map's a great map, and I'm looking forward to trying it out. It's kind of interesting talking to you guys about these maps, because I do know a little on some of them, but I also just do not know them. I do not know these maps. I've never played them. I never got the map pack in Modern Warfare, the original, so it's going to be fresh for me, and I'm definitely going to bring out some gameplay on it. It's going to be fucking awesome, you guys, and yeah, so I know all of you are going to agree, no, this map pack is not worth $15. You do not want to pay for it. It's 4 new maps. Why is that worth $15? And with the pass, you've gotten 4 new multiplayer maps, plus you get a zombies map and shit in the last few years. But Modern Warfare obviously did not have zombies back then, and all the map packs back then, before zombies in the Modern Warfare series, cost $15 without a zombies or any of that game mode. I remember in Modern Warfare 3, along with the map packs, came new Spec Ops missions and all that. But that before Modern Warfare 3, there were the Modern Warfare 2 map packs, I believe, were $15 each, and they were just straight up 4 maps. There was obviously no supply drops back then, which were the golden days, and it still cost $15. I know this one again has been out for 10 years, but to me it's worth it because, one, I haven't played them before, but also they're remastering the maps, so that again is also, I feel like, worth a little bit to me. And I mean, to be honest, you guys, I think the only reason they're charging for this map pack is, look at the very bottom of the screen in the bright green letters. What do you see there? What does that say? Money hoarding fucking Activision, 10 rare supply drops. Again, I don't open rare supply drops. Honestly, Modern Warfare Remastered, a little tip: you guys want to get new weapons, get new gear. If you want to get it, do not open rare supply drops. Open common supply drops. Get those all you need is salvage points. Get those salvage points, because if you save up 30 crypto keys or 30 depot credits, you're going to be opening up 1 rare supply drop. Most likely, you're not going to be able to get something you already have and be able to burn it for salvage points, which is, it's really, open up common supply drops, guys. I promise you'll get shit faster. I never open up rare supply drops in this game, but honestly, that's the only reason they're charging money, guys. 10 rare supply drops, that's about $20, I think, isn't it? $2 a supply drop, which is fucking ridiculous, or it's something like that. I don't know the prices. I don't buy them. But anyways, guys, it's worth it to me. Raven Software has worked really hard on this game to make it a great game. Even though, you know, all they've done is remaster it, but they've done things added, the guns they've added in the game. Personal opinions, I know it's changing up the game, and I even have mixed feelings. I don't really know what to feel about it, but I mean, you can't deny that it has made the game a little bit more lasting. You know what I mean? It's a 10-year-old game, guys. It's an old game. They need to add things in there to make it feel and last longer, you know what I'm saying, without it getting stale. And the guns they've added in the game, like the Magnum, besides the fucking, you know, Striker or Brecci 2.0 they've added, the other 2 guns have felt like, you know, they belong there. So I'm not gonna complain too much because the guns feel like they belong in the game. They don't feel like they're outsider guns and just being thrown into a game without DLC weapons, you know what I mean? So they don't feel like they're totally outsider guns. They feel okay, so I'm not complaining too much there. They're definitely gonna add more. I'm sorry to say, but I'm 100% sure they're gonna add more guns. They have to, possibly even a second DLC, which, you know, if you guys are complaining now, I think that DLC will definitely be worth money because I mean we've never had those maps if they add more maps because there was never any more maps. So anyways guys, I don't know, that's just my opinion on it. I know, you know, the whole money ordeal is kind of weird, but to me it's worth it, so I'm gonna go buy it when it comes out. I don't know when it comes out for Xbox, unfortunately. I think the map pack for Infinite Warfare came out like 2 weeks later. I don't know. It's usually a month. It was kind of weird this year. I don't really know. I don't pay attention to Infinite Warfare. But yeah, so you can pick up this map pack if you're on PS4 on March 21st and Xbox later. Future, I don't know when. But I will be letting you guys know because I will be making gameplays on these maps when they come out. Let me know if you guys are looking forward to this map pack. And if you guys are willing to pay $15, let me know down in the comment section. I know I'm going to, so that's just that. And if you guys enjoyed my little rant on each individual map, it's going to be really fucking awesome for me because I've never played them, so I'm looking forward to making gameplays and videos for you guys to enjoy, and what you guys think about the 10 rare supply drops adding in as a little bonus there at the end. But as always guys, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the video, and I will see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of your day guys. Peace.